Test, test. 1 2 1 2 1 2 test 1 2. Hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Marina Di Campo. And today's flight up to Venice. There's a little event going on in Italy right now, and we're not going to be flying between the two main city pairs. I just wasn't quite ready for that, but we're going to be flying sort of across the country. The event, if you're interested, it actually starts up here in LARP and concludes in down here somewhere, LICC, yeah, down here. So a little longer route than I want to fly in this plane, plus just like I feel okay-ish getting in the way of some event traffic like over in the States where I'm a little bit more familiar with things. But yeah, it's Catania to Pisa is where you're going if you fly this other event, Catania to Pisa. And anyway, so but I didn't quite feel like I was ready to, request an IFR clearance in between these two cities. There's no departure from Marina Di Campo. We're just going to depart runway 34 and hopefully be on our merry way. We do have ATC. So we are going to try to pick up clearance here and see what we have. Here's us. Yeah, this is us. So we're going to be grabbing 24-2. We're going to be talking to center here on 24-2. So we'll kind of remember that. And yeah, weather-wise, I honestly I'm not sure. I don't have any kind of charts for this place. So I'm thinking we're pretty close to sea level as far as the altitude. When we get going, we can obviously, update things, and we'll probably get a little Q&H from the departure clearance when it's that time. But yeah, for now, we're just going to kind of work through the startup flow and get going. Icebird, what's up? Yeah, right. I do really enjoy flying this plane, and I'm excited to see again. It's got a little bit of an update. One of the big things that was supposed to be done is all these gauges were supposed to be sharpened up a little bit, a little easier to read, which is for me a very good thing. So. Let's pop this guy up. How do I do that? I'm trying to remember. How do I get you up here? Click spot, grab. What do I have to do? I'm already up to get. There we go. There we go. Let's get the fuel and balance going. Fuel and balance set, and we'll be on our way. Hey, Pentagon, what's going on? Haha. Did I ever have the all frozen bug in this plane? I have not, Icebird. Hey, AvGeek, what's going on? Nice to see you guys. Yep. Nope, I have not. All right, let's set this and get going. Yeah, I'm bringing out the real PMDG. That's right, baby. Oh, see. Got the afternoon yawns going here. You saw some streamers having it. Ooh, man, and you had it in the 900, really? Yeah, honestly, Icebird, I've not heard of that, and luckily, knock on wood, it's the first time for everything, but I haven't had, fortunately, anything like that happen myself, so we're going to hope for the best. I need 6,307, so I'm going to That's gonna be close enough. It looks like we have about 2,000 pounds of baggage. I'm sorry, about 2,900 pounds of baggage. Oh, really? You can fly the plane, but no display or gauge, or the gauge is moving. Wow, yeah. I have not seen that. Number of passengers, we're going 53, my friends. All right. That should be pretty good, I think. Let's look and just make sure that everything is looking pretty good. And this guy's in questionable state. We'll go ahead. We'll just it's only 2 hours on the engines and the propellers, but we'll go ahead and just run them through the old mechanic station and get everything looking good in the neighborhood. All right, that looks fine. Let's go ahead and we will, let's see, park and brake is set. We've got the gust lock on. Fuel levers need to go to main. Cross feeds are off. The prop control is going to go full forward. Kind of already was there. Gyro pilot needs to be, yep, gyro lot. That's good. The mixtures are cut off, a firm, aileron, trim, all this stuff back here. All this is, that is 0. Carb is cold. The flaps are up. The hydraulic systems are on. Altimeter, we're going to cheat just a little bit here. Like I said, we're going to call it sea level. And I'm going to say, like, I don't even know if we're in QNH. We're probably in QNH here, aren't we? I may have to do some conversions, but I'm going to just give us like a little tiny bit above sea level here. We're going to be pretty close, I believe. All right. What are we going to need for probably won't need any cockpit temperature. You know, leave it on cool. It's probably really warm here right now, I would imagine. Yeah, I'm going to leave it as above 10. Get some floodlight when we get going here. This is a notoriously dark flight deck, which is all right with us. And we're going to go ahead and get the cows open. Hi, Iowa Scotsman. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Great to see you. All right. What are we cruising here today? 12,000 feet. So let's set that over here. Sorry, here. We'll need just a little bit of pressurization. Not really all that much, but just a smidge there. Lovely. And all right, that's all the pre-flight stuff. Let's come up here, get the engines going here. So position light is going to be steady. I wish I had a feel for what these look like before, but these do look, it's probably just all in my mind. They probably didn't change anything. They just said they did. And now everybody's like, oh man, those are so much sharper. It's all in your head. Battery, we are, am I on ground power? I might be on ground power. Yes, I am on ground power right now. That's right. And inverters can all three come on. 1, 2, and 3. Jenny's coming on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Engine start switches are all, right now we're on off. Water injection pumps are all off. He says knowingly, yep, they're all off. Okay. Let's check the fuel, water, all these levels down here. Water pressure. Wait a second. Where do I need to be? All that stuff is nothing. None right now. None. There we go. We've got, yep, all the oils are all full. Temps right now, it's just, yeah, we're not too bad. Like in the mid 20s. So fuel quantities, yep, not too much fuel right now. About a third of a tank. About a third of what this thing can hold, essentially. And we need, we'll just say mid 70s for us right now. All right, let's come down here. We're gonna just crack all the throttles. We're gonna go ahead and mixtures are gonna come to auto rich. And then we can go ahead and work through the startup. So we're going to start with number 4. We're going to turn the mags on. And we will count 9 rotations, and then we'll start the prime. No. There we go.
3, 6, 9,
Boost.
12.
Prime. RPMs, manifold, oil pressure, temp, fuel flow. It's good. That's a good start. That's a good start. Booster pumps, megs.
3, 6, 9, 12.
RPMs, manifold pressure, temperatures coming up. Yep, oil pressure, fuel, good fuel pressure, oil temps. That looks good. That looks good as well. Last one.
3, 6, 9, 12.
All right, managed to get all 4 of those started. We can go to the plane battery now. And let's get the radios going. We will be using the more modern avionics option today. I have a oh, you know what? I screwed up. Hold on here, guys. I need to refile my I might need to refile my route. 12 Namib. I need, so yeah, I might be okay. Let me just double check. The only thing I'm a little bit nervous about is, can I fly the OT G2, the OTGIG 2 Echo arrival? Let me just check and see this, if there's any reason why. Yeah, the altitudes are okay here, and it's not saying anything that to the effect of you must fly it, or for jet only. All right, so I'm okay with that. That's fine. So yeah, we're gonna be again, we're gonna be buzzing out of here. We're gonna be coming over here to the ELB VOR. Then we're gonna be heading north along the L Lima, the 1-2 airway to where? To Abdal. We're gonna chase that guy all the way to Abdal, and then we're on the Yankee 504 to Nemum, and then the Zulu 43 to Odgig, and that's where we jump in the Odgig 2 Echo arrival into runway 4 right. And again, not really, well, not the featured fields here, so we are, you know, like as it stands right now, we're the only arrival coming in here, and obviously the only departure coming out of here. So we should be able to work our way in without causing too much trouble. What did I say? Departure frequency was 24.2. All right, let's do it here. 24.2. Feel kind of spoiled. We were just over here in Italy a day or so ago, so this is kind of nice. I think it's early Friday morning here, so all right, that looks fine, and let's give him a call. And Center, good evening, Clipper 816.
Clipper 816, Roma, good evening. Report your position.
Yes, sir. We're Marina Di Campo, stand 4, and we're requesting IFR up to Venice.
Clipper... say again your call sign, sorry, because I cannot even see you on my departure list.
It's Papa Alpha Alpha 816. It's Pan Am or Clipper 816.
Got it, thanks. And just as a reference, VFR departure only are allowed from Marina Di Campo. You could continue in VFR and then request an IFR pickup later on.
Okay, sounds good. We'll depart VFR and we'll call you airborne, Clipper 816. Thank you for the clarification.
Yep, you can remain on my frequency. I'll provide the flight information service. If you'd like, I can be back to you with the latest weather information, and we'll continue on my frequency.
That'd be fantastic, Clipper 816.
Clipper 816, the latest METAR, Lima Foxtrot Kilo Bravo, issued at 1930 Zulu. The wind is currently calm. The QNH 1009. Which runway do you prefer for departure?
We will be departing runway 16 today, Clipper 816.
Clipper 816, Roger. The start up at your description. Report when ready for taxi.
start up at our discretion, and we'll call you for taxi. Clipper 816. I forget that you are supposed to call for taxi. How do you say checklist in Italian?
Vueling 8 Lima Foxtrot, Roma Radar contact.
So I tell you what we're
Continue
going to
climb,
do
level
is
3600.
let's work through the. So I don't know if you caught all that, but basically we're only supposed to do a VFR, or it's VFR departures only out of this airport. So let's go ahead. We were supposed to call for startup, which is our bad, but let's just take our time here to. We'll go ahead and enter the flight plan. Something else that just occurred to me here is we can't put. I don't think we can't put airways in here, so we're going to be cheating a little bit also. ELB, Italy, and then we go oddball. ADBAL. I was just too fast on the ADBAL. We've been here once before. I don't remember when it was, but I told myself that if I had a chance, I was going to come back. This is a really neat little airport. And here we are. Nemum. And then we are into our arrival airport of Venice, LIPZ, Tessera, Venice, and we're going to go procedures. We're going to select the arrival first. I think I need to trying to remember how we did this. IRJ. Let me come back to my flight plan here. There was a little bit of a
Buonasera, Italian Air Force 9010, flight level 110, climbing 190.
Italian Air Force 9010, Roma, buonasera, identified. Continue climb, level 350.
Continue climb 350, Italian 9010.
Okay, there we go.
Guitarro 30 Golf, contact Roma on 132.525.
It is the Gig 2 Echo.
Wizard 330 radio check.
Vueling 8
All
Lima
right.
Foxtrot, cleared direct to Ponza, Papa November Zulu.
Load that in there, and so it should be Gig is the
Wizard
transition.
330,
Yep.
radio 5, information in Delta.
I'm just looking to see if these are the points here. Papa Zulu
Information Delta.
655.
Wizard 330, questa è for clearance to Barcelona.
Yep, then
International
850,
Airport,
then 845. Yep, these are all good. Then the last one is Lauren.
Clearance
There,
will be
that
via
looks
text,
awesome.
no
That
retract
looks
required
awesome.
for Wizard 330.
Then let's put the
Can you repeat, please?
approach in.
The clearance will be via text,
Yeah, it's
no retract
runway
required.
4 right.
Roger,
Florby, hey, how's it going? And I don't know, what do we want here? VORDME. What arrival do we want here? I'm hoping we can just shoot the visual. I think it's pretty nice out.
Roma, ciao, Ryanair 16 Alfa, guarda, mi sono riconnesso che mi era cresciuto il simulator, sono sulla 300 in vado a
I
mano.
think we'll keep it simple. I mean,
16 Alpha,
I guess we
nessun
could
problema.
probably
Mi riporti il
do
livello finale?
something right straight off of
350
Lauren
for
here. Like a Zulu arrival. Let's see,
Ha
yeah,
ricevuto la tua velocità in Mach?
that would probably be the one we could do.
Mach.78, 16
All right, we'll plug in ILS Zulu.
16 Alpha, reduce Mach point 76 and contact Roma on 132.525.
And it would be coming off of
Register
Lauren.
76 and
Let's load it just in case we need it.
132.525 by
All right, outstanding. Gonna hop on VATSIM, yes indeed, for some Southwest stops. Very nice, very nice. The apparently the last, the remaining operational aircraft in the U.S. I love their
buonasera, Ryanair One Yankee Tango, approaching holding
their
point.
Twitter page where they talked about, look who needs Southwest now, and we're up and running because our entire operations are based off of Commodore 64 that is housed in a garage in Abilene, Texas. Something to that effect. It was pretty awesome. I'll see if I can find it when we get going. All right, so we've got the everything as required for now. We will save the power back here for just a little bit. I want to go ahead and I might actually, I think I'm gonna I think what I'm gonna do is just push back or power back. Now let's just do our engine test right here. We don't have anybody but the toucans in the bushes back there, so we'll be all right. Let's just do our run up right here. All right, parking brake is set. We're gonna get our view correct here.
20 minutes.
We're gonna
in this case, remain on this frequency for a couple more minutes, and then you will ask to the next controller, please.
all right, let's we're gonna set the RPMs to 900. Just begin our run-up process here. A bit of an extensive procedure, as you guys know, and we're just looking to make sure that there's nothing in the yellow at this point in time. I think we're pretty warm, which is good. All right, now let's come back up to 17.
Ryanair 1 Yankee Tango, radar contact, continue climb, level 270.
A little bit of a split in the needles there. I don't know if that's my throttle quadrant or what, but
Emirates 902, contact Roma on 132.525.
all right, let's bring the
132.525, thank you, bye-bye, Mr. 902.
master propeller lever full back. We got 4 blue lights. We're going to come down here, set manual, and we're going to go ahead and just work through this here a little bit. Let's do check increase. Gosh dang it.
Ryanair 1 Yankee Tango, recleared direct to Deller.
Direct Deller, Ryanair 1 Yankee Tango.
They're all manually increasing. We should get 4 blues here in just a second. Awesome. Do the same thing with the manual decrease.
To all stations, stand by.
We'll decrease. Checking for the same thing. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Let's go to number 2. Let's Let's go ahead and go back to full forward on the master. Alright, time to take gust locks off. If I can find the click spot. There we go. Let's go 30 inches of manifold. Again, just checking. Make sure everything's green and happy.
Radar, good evening, Lufthansa 4
Yep,
Yankee
that looks
X-ray,
good.
flight level 350 inbound Thelen.
Do some mag checks now.
At all stations,
So
Roma is
drop on 2 and 4.
Roma, good
Here
evening,
comes
Lufthansa
1
4
and
Yankee
3.
X-ray, flight level 350 inbound Thelen.
It's a good drop.
multiple station at once. Itaro 8 Hotel Lima, contact Roma on 132.525.
132.525,
That will work.
Itaro 441, Roma identified, continue climb level 370, re-cleared, direct to Amano.
That all looks good.
Direct to Amano at flight level 340 now for Ataro 441. Thanks.
Okay.
Roma Radar, ciao, EZ619, request hold in Pisa.
The only airline that was on Windows 7. Yeah, it was. It was a good meme. I got to find it. It's a very good meme.
EZ619, standby.
All right, prop sync. Let's go back down to 25 inches. Texas One Flyboy. Good to see you, sir. Welcome in. Alright,
EZ619, Roma
25 -ish.
identified. Expect delay vectors, turn right heading 110.
That's going to be pretty close.
110, EZ619.
We're going to come down
And
to...
EZ619, descend
Oops, I
flight
lost my
level
place here.
200.
And descend
But,
200, EZ619.
Itaro 441, continue climb level 370.
Continue to climb now, flight level 370.
I think that's...
Any other station
I
calling?
think that's 757 Spy.
Lufthansa 4 Yankee X-ray.
Okay, we're going to come down here. We're going to go back over to number 3.
Yankee X-ray, Roma,
We're going
good evening.
to
Confirm you were with Roma
Bring the master
113.525.
RPMs back to night. Oh, gosh darn it.
I just
Back to
connected because I was out of the
1950.
cockpit, Lufthansa 4 Yankee X-ray.
We're going to resync this bad
For
boy.
Yankee X-ray, Roger. So you should contact again Roma on 132.525.
Roger, 132.525, Lufthansa 4 Yankee X-ray.
Come on, girl. There we go.
Roger, quality 955 inbound Ardum, level 29.
Quality 8955,
1950.
Roma, buonasera. Contact Roma
Sync
on
that.
128.8.
Not quite getting click spot, I don't think. There we go. Resync.
Okay, so to just a clarification, to all stations
hold
on
on
my
here.
frequency above flight level at 305,
Let's
you
test
should contact Roma on
number 3 here real fast.
132.525. No
Yep,
respect.
it's the only one that works, or that rolls back, so that's good. And let's do the same thing with number 2 now. It should be a 2, is it? That's all. Very good, very good. All right, very nice, very
With
nice.
185,
We're going to return the
Roma,
master
buonasera,
propeller to full
identified.
forward.
Continue climb level 35.
Like 4 blues. Loving it.
Continue climb by 350 with the
And the last thing we need to do here is our power back, which we'll do as part of our taxi. At Clipper 816 at Di Campo requesting taxi. Oh shoot, I think he just went. Dang it, and I missed. All right, we're VFR. We're just gonna
DC619, turn right.
we're just gonna
heading
go ahead and do it.
210.
Here we go. So I got the reverser bar set. I'm gonna
Italian Air
turn
Force
the brakes off.
9010, contact Roma on 132.525.
Contact Roma 132.525 knot, Italian.
I just want to back up just enough so I can turn around and
Itaro
not
39 kilo, contact Roma
and
on
not
132.525.
smack my wing on something.
132.525, grazie show.
Any other station calling?
Clipper 816 ready for taxi.
Clipper 816, squawk 2000 and taxi to holding point Alpha runway 160, Q1H is 1009.
Squawking 2000 and to the holding point for runway 16. Clipper 816. It's down here, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right. 2000. Boom.
Easy
Boom, boom.
619, relay your heading on Pisa on 126.080. Buonanotte.
All right.
Pisa 126.080 for Easy 619. Buonanotte.
Let's get up here to the end and we will
Roma Control, good evening. Itaro 23, flight level 280.
we'll rock and roll. I need some lights though,
Itaro
don't I?
441, stop your climb, fly level 300 due to traffic.
Stopping the climb now. Flight level 300 for traffic on Tower 441.
Yep, 441. That's our friend
Itaro
Dave.
208, Roma, good evening.
757
Identified.
spy.
Cleared Norni 1 Romeo arrival, send fly level 200.
So we're going to have to backtrack here.
91 Romeo and flight level 200. Itaro 28. Roma 1
And that's all right.
69 for level 306, descending 280 Elba.
Jedi 16, correction, Jedi 69, Roma identified, cleared Norni 1 Romeo arrival, continue descent, fly level 220.
Northerly 1 Romeo, descent level 220 to the 69er.
Buonasera Roma, climbing or maintaining flight level 190, Ryanair 1 Bravo Papa.
All right, let's work through
First
just the last little bit of our checklist here before takeoff.
Roma on
Turn
frequency
pitot
128.8.
That guy feels a little loud. I'm going to turn him down. That might just be me.
Ryanair 1 Bravo Papa, Roma identified, climb
what
flight
was I
level
doing? Oh, pitot heat.
35, cleared, direct to Medal.
We climbing to flight level 350 and we
I have all
go
this
direct
stuff
to
where it should be. I
Ryanair
do
1
think
Bravo
so.
Papa.
Beacon should have come on. All right, so the pitot heat actually, we're going to leave it as it is because we are. Yeah, we'll turn it on. It'll get a little bit cooler as we go. Any of this stuff needed yet? No. All anti-ice stuff.
Ryanair 1 Bravo Papa, please.
1 Bravo Papa, Medal, Mike Echo Delta Alpha Lima.
Okay, that looks good. Sorry if you're chatting with me, guys.
Ryanair 1 Bravo Papa.
This one takes me
441, continue, climb level
takes
370, thank you.
all my attention sometimes. What's
1019?
1019? That's got to be pretty close to what we are right now. Wait a second. Don't we have one of these? It gives it to us in QNH. I thought.
0275 Lima, readability 5, information Delta.
That's all right. All right. Boost pumps need to come back on for takeoff. Automatic feathering needs to come on. The flaps, let's just make sure that they full travel. We won't be able to see, but we can check here on the this is good. So the flaps position right here, we can just check to make sure it's going where it should go.
1 Bravo Papa, remain on this frequency. I'll be back to you in 3
And we'll
or
use
4
flaps
minutes.
20 for departure.
Okay, copy 3-4 minutes, Ryanair 1 Bravo.
All right, we're going to go full travel.
Enter that 69er requesting lower.
Make sure they retract.
DC6 expect delay vectors for the arrival. Turn left, heading 150.
Left 150 to that 69er.
Our carb temps are a little chilly. I might bump up the carb heat just a bit, but the cylinder head temps are
126 device.
doing okay as I look at them. We'll just get a closer look here just to make sure. Yeah, those are a little chilly also. I might close down the cowls and
132
bump up the carb
525
air just a
for
bit
Tower
here.
441. Thank you so much. Good evening.
Ryanair 29 Romeo Victor, Roma identified information Echo. Cleared Reteb 3 Alpha arrival. Expect ILS Whiskey, runway 16 left.
Just 3 Alpha, expect ILS 16 left. Ryanair 29 Romeo Victor.
Roma, ciao, Sailing 3, holding point Golf, runway 24
Okay.
in Napoli, ready for departure.
Ryanair 29 Romeo Victor, descend to fly level 110.
Descend level 110, or Ryanair 29 Romeo Victor.
JD69, descend to fly level 110.
Level 110 to that 69er.
Information Delta board request Alpha clearance to Punta Raj.
First Skylink 83, ciao Roma, runway 24, wind variable at 4, clear for takeoff.
24 clear for takeoff, Sailing 3, ciao.
Itarro 275 Lima, clearance will be via text.
Roger.
Clipper 816, holding short 16, ready for takeoff. Departure.
Ryanair 1 Bravo Papa is back to copy.
Stand by short.
Roma radar, Swiss 122 Charlie, flight level 180, direction Igor.
So first Clipper 816, runway 16, the wind is, correction, is calm, clear for takeoff.
Good for takeoff, runway 16, Clipper 816. So we'll backtrack. Runway clear. Final is clear.
Roma radar, Swiss 122 Charlie, flight level 180, direction Igor.
Swiss 122 Charlie, Roma.
I suppose you could depart this way, but it feels like it would be a pretty big,
descent, fly level 110.
pretty big ass to climb out of here.
Continue flight, flight level 110, and
Not a lot of,
1 Victor.
maybe hang a little bit of a right potentially there. I don't know. All right, let's turn it around. Right eyes. Yeah, we'll take every foot here. No doubt about that. But yeah, that's a much friendlier looking departure window in my eyes. There's still some trees, and I mean, still some things you have to contend with, but definitely not the same terrain as what's behind us.
Skylink 83 Roma radar contact, continue climb level 320.
All right, we're gonna say 90 on the rotation, be pretty close. Flaps 20, I had it on 15, we'll go flaps 20.
0275 Lima, push and start.
We're looking for 53 and 28. There are power settings. So I think we're ready, guys.
9 cleared direct to Norni.
Direct Norni to that 69er.
Ryanair 1 Bravo Papa, contact Roma on 132.525.
Contact Roma, 132.525, Ryanair 1 Bravo Papa, buona serata.
Wizz Air 185, contact Roma on 132.525.
Takeoff power is achieved. We're rolling. Airspeed is alive.
Ryanair
80 knots. And
Ryanair 29 Romeo Victor, continue descent to
it's
altitude
going to
6000,
be a little
1010,
bit leafy,
cleared direct to Auxerre.
but we're okay. Gear up. A little bit of a leafy departure there. All right, that looks good. Let's go back to Mito.
DC6 report indicated
48, 26.
70 knots, Jedi 69er. We can do anything from 320 to about 190.
Contract 122 Charlie, reduce speed.
I'm gonna bring a notch of flaps up here.
Airspeed.
We're just going to try to climb.
Swiss
I'm
122
looking
Charlie,
for
report
160.
indicated
Indicate that speed is 340 knots.
Nose down just a bit here.
Swiss 122 Charlie,
Another notch
reduce
of flaps
speed
coming up.
50 knots or less.
See you later, Di Campo.
I'm
Not really holding runway heading very well, am I?
Jedi 699, maintain speed 250 knots or greater.
Speed 250 or greater, Jedi 69er.
Alright, so we are a VFR departure, so we're going to be able to turn on course as soon as we feel like we're clear of the terrain. I'm going to climb probably to at least over 2,500 before we do that. 48 and 26. Let's take a quick peek here, make sure that we're doing good. All of our temps are looking okay. Our carb temps are going insane. What in the heck? Way overcompensated apparently.
Confirm you are inbound Norni.
Let's turn those down.
Direct to Norni now, Jedi 69.
Jedi 69, thanks. Contact Pisa on 126.080.
That's
Thank
not
you.
good. No, it's not good at all.
126.
Alright, how about let's see, I always get this backwards. We're going to turn the,
Clipper 816, the radar minimum is fly level 110. Would you prefer to request the IFR pickup later on or to join the hold on your present position and do the IFR pickup right now?
if we could, we're going to request the IFR pickup later on in the flight, Clipper 816.
That's perfect, Clipper 816. By any chance you have VFR charts with you?
Stand by, I'll get back to you, 816. I probably do.
Ryanair 29 Romeo Victor, continue descent to altitude 3000. Cleared ILS Whiskey, runway 16 left, report established.
Okay, I need to just make sure my engines aren't going to blow up. Okay, there we go. The carb's much happier.
Skylink 13 cleared direct to Intude.
And do I have
Direct into the Skylink
VFR charts?
Ryanair 1 Yankee Tango.
You know what? I don't think I do.
Go ahead,
I've got
Ryanair 1
everything
Yankee
that.
Contact Roma on 128.8.
I have everything that
ciao, Ryanair 1
basically
Yankee Tango.
Navigraph gives me, but at Clipper 816, negative on the VFR charts.
Clipper 856, roger. So Clipper 856, the altitude is at your discretion, just fly level 110 or below to remain outside of the CTA.
110 or below to remain outside the airspace, Clipper 816. All right, so let's get turning here because we need to start heading back to the north. And
KLM 51 Echo, A firm with
So
132.525.
we'll get to 11,000, and that's when we will. That's beautiful, isn't it?
Swiss 122 Charlie, reduce the speed at 230 knots.
Reduce speed to 230 knots, Swiss 122 Charlie.
Quick thumbnail there. All right. Yeah, I need to see. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say we don't have them. I just am not finding those charts right off the bat here. So
continue descent to altitude at 3000.
Okay, let's level off here. And
29 Romeo Victor, you will report when ready for base.
I can start to put some manifold pressure back in here. We can keep this at about we can keep it at about, what am I trying to look for here on the Mito? 48. Yeah, so we got a little bit of power we can put back in if we need. We're doing good though, climbing wise. We're maybe a little slow. 160 is kind of the climb out power, or climb out speed we're looking for. But I am going to come up here and we are going to activate this and see if we know how to, we remember how to turn this on. So I think we have to go to localizer mode. A little bit of a left-hand turn is good. We're just a bit south of the ELB VOR. Right over the eastern edge of this island, basically, is where the VOR is. So let's see how it does. We're just going to kind of stay in this turn. Oh, there we go. Now we're starting to get it. There's 8,000 feet, by the way. We're going to level at 11, and then we'll request our IFR clearance at that point. I do have the VFR charts. Well, I have the VFR overlay, I guess, but I'm going to show you what I see here. Level 105 to 195.
Itaro 231 Roma, buonasera, identified, information echo, cleared Valmat 3 Alpha, arrival, expect ILS Whiskey, runway 16 left.
Alright.
Information echo, expected Valma 3 Alpha.
Well, this will allow us to sort of get on our way. It's not like we're making tremendous time here. This is where we're at. So here's the VFR sectional. I do have, or the VFR map preset. I don't know that that necessarily gives me all of the information. I kind of have a sense that there's probably a more of a like a sectional like you're used to seeing on SkyVector, but I was definitely not anticipating that, and that's okay. That's really okay. This is an uncontrolled field. And we'll just have to kind of be ready for that next time we fly out of here. Flight today, by the way, if you're curious, 1 hour 6 minutes. And
Swiss 122 Charlie, contact Pisa on 126.080 and relay your speed.
We're going to kind of see what the ATC looks like in some other parts of the world here for our next flight. Definitely want to get another flight in today. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have to take a little break in between again. It just sort of depends on how quickly I get in here, but I am planning on at least one more sector today. All right, so we're coming up on it here, guys. There's 10,500, and we should really be probably leveling off here, shouldn't we? If I was VFR, I'd be wanting to level off at like 10.5, and I don't know. Again, I don't know that's necessarily how they do it over here, but maybe since I'm going eastbound, I should have leveled off at 9,500. Shoot, that maybe is bad. That maybe is bad. Okay, well, you know what? So be it. We are going to set our cruise power now. We want yeah, somewhere between 32 to 34 inches. Had a real big split fuel flow there. That's interesting. We'll split the difference. We'll say 33 and 2200 on the RPMs.
Control, good afternoon, it's R175, passing 150 for 190.
Ciao, Itaro 1753 identified. Continue climb
All right,
level
we'll just
370,
monitor our
cleared directed to Amano.
temps. We're a little cool now in the carb department. And cylinder head, same thing, a little chilly. So let's come up here, let's close things down a little bit for the cylinders and jump down to the bottom, and we'll nudge up the carb heat just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's
Norni will be Norni 1 Romeo arrival. Turn left heading 270.
Alright, we'll just go there and we'll see how we do.
Waiting 270, expect radar back to Norni 1 Romeo.
Roma control, Blackbird.
I'm gonna try to let the
First Blackbird 078 Roma identified. Climb level 370. Reclear the directed
radio
Amano.
traffic maybe chill out just a little bit before I request my IFR clearance. Now technically, again, I think I could just continue flying here. Where are we? We are here. Oh no, and Venice is offline. Well, shoot. You know what I might do is just stay VFR all the way through, and that way we just one less thing on his radar. Now let's look at this, because here's maybe.
Bravo, holding point, Bravo, runway 25, and QNH 1010,
I'm thinking maybe one of these shells, because you can see this is the Florence. Looks like Florence airspace. It's from the ground to 2500.
Altitude 6000, QNH 1010.
And yeah, I don't know. Again, like I have a feeling that those aren't telling us the whole story here, but that's also part of flying VFR in an old school airplane in a foreign airspace. You're not going to do everything correctly. Hey, here's a buddy over here. Fidey's flying. Fidey's going down here to the to Pisa. Fontana Rossa. Awesome. Awesome, man. There's a lot. Italy has, I think, more stinking payware airports on the Orbix website than almost any other country. I swear, holy moly.
Contact me from the uniform control.
Still feel like he's they're a little bit loud on the ATC side.
006, turn left, heading
are the levels a little better now finally? Okay, I think so.
Delta 227 Whiskey, all correct, descend, fly level 110.
Down to 110, flight level Delta 227 Whiskey.
Any other station calling?
I'm just trying to see if I could stay, if I could go to 9,500 and be okay here. There's a 4.6, there's a 5.3. I might just go down, whoops, to 9.5 and call it good. That way I can just stay VFR and not even bother this guy. He's been very, very kind with his guidance and help. Let's just descend gradually, about 5,000 or 500 feet a minute. We're gonna watch our airspeed. Man, we're making really good progress. Holy cow! Hauling some booty.
Ryanair 29 Romeo Victor, welcome to Roma. Continue Delta, Echo Golf and Echo Bravo,
yes, indeed.
205.
Well, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys have had a good day. I have. It's been a good one here at the Melvin Leroy household.
Guitarro 006 on conversion, speed 230 knots.
Kind of that perfect balance of productivity and relaxation. A little yard work. Got some got the tires rotated, that type of stuff. Had practice this morning. And now it's time to fly.
Clipper 816, are you ready for the IFR pickup?
I was gonna. Just a question: can we go ahead and just stay VFR, and that way we're not an extra target on your scope, or would you rather have us IFR?
Clipper 816, Roger. Yeah, I just asked because the radar minimums are becoming lower.
Oh boy. Okay, we're ready to copy IFR clearance, Clipper 816. I'm going to level right here then.
Blackbird 078, contact Roma on 132.525.
Over to rubber on 132.525. Yep.
I am going to go down to 9,500. And a Clipper 816, we are ready to copy IFR.
Clipper 816, Roger. The minimum fly level is fly level 90 actually. Are you ready? Are you able to comply?
Affirm, we're descending to flight level 90, Clipper 816.
Clipper 816, set squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Clipper 816. Alright, let's 2992.
006, turn right, heading 36, correction, turn left.
1000, okay, we're heading down to 9,000. How we doing temperature-wise? I think we're doing pretty good.
896, VFR closed at 39, re-cleared direct to Lomed, Lima Oscar, Mike Echo Delta, you are identified.
And VFR plan is canceled. We are cleared direct to Loma. And radar identified, Clipper 816. Alright. Lomed.
Runway 16 left, wind calm, clear for
Echo Delta, Lomed. Alright. Alright, let's get to 9,000 first, and then we'll go to Lomed. This controller is freaking awesome, man. I'm loving him. He is so, and here this is okay. Little sidetrack here. I love flying in Rome. It might be my second favorite airspace outside of Canada, just because of like what you're seeing right now, just super patient. I also like flying in there's some South American countries that are really awesome also, but
climb to altitude 4000, squawk 1000.
but I've had really good experiences here in the Italian airspace. And alright, there's that. Let's go up here and let's go direct.
Climb 4000 feet and squawk 1000,
Lomed.
Guitar 1595, the transition is Ino 7 Hotel and readback correct.
Okay, we'll activate
Is Ino 7 Hotel
that.
transition, Guitar 1595.
And
Guitar 006, clear the
I don't know
direct
where that
Normi
is.
and
We're gonna
clear
have
the
we're
Normi,
gonna
1 Romeo arrival.
Direct to Normi.
Oh, I see where it is. It's along the airway here, so we're good to go. And I'm definitely using everything I can. Here's the low mid right there. And so essentially we're heading the same direction here, so that'll be good. Yeah.
Takeoff clearance.
Yeah, you were already clear for takeoff. The wind is calm.
Oh, sorry, I read the runway 1.
Yeah, I don't like that.
5 floor. I was there was another 0.53. Sorry.
No problem.
Alright, well, we are going direct to Lomed and ultimately to alright, that all looks fine. Okay, Abdal. Alright, so that's, I think we're okay here, guys. I think we're okay. We may have some weirdness in our transition here from Lomed, but so we're going to Lomed and then we're going to Abdal. So what I'm probably going to do here, unless I'm told differently, is once I get to Lomed, I'm going to go ahead and activate Abdal as my leg, because we still have this waypoint in there as well, and I don't think I can get rid of it. And I don't want to turn all the way back to that waypoint. So we'll just kind of pay attention. Yeah, ELB is way back here, so I definitely don't want to turn. I don't want to get to Lomed and then turn around and start heading back here. So we will again, maybe after we get to Lomed, I will hop onto heading mode and just make sure that we're going where we should be going. Probably could put a Lomed's, unfortunately no, I can't. I was going to put a VOR in there and see kind of where we are, but that's okay. We've got
231, turn right, heading to correction, heading 080 for base.
And why don't I have a Lomed in here, you ask? Well, that's because the I'm supposed to be on the Lima 1-2 airway, which might be on the high airway. Anyway, I'm supposed to be on an airway, and you can't put an airway in these 430s. So I basically kind of skipped. It's close enough, but I skipped a waypoint or two. Anyway, that's the story that nobody cares about, but I'm just thinking through it myself. It's because that's what I do.
006, perform a 360 on your left. Is an orbit on your left.
I am going to have to take a short break when we get on the ground, because it is K9 feeding time, or it will be here in about 45 minutes, so that should work out just perfect. Then we will scope out where we want to go next, and we'll just yeah, we'll kind of see how it plays out.
331, welcome back. Radar contact, continue climb level 39.
We have all kinds of options, guys, on a Thursday night.
Delta 227 Whiskey, continue descent to altitude 6000, QNH 1010.
QNH 1010, altitude 6000, Delta 227 Whiskey.
Guitarro 275 Lima, clear the direct to Petix.
Clear the direct to Petix, either 277.
Guitarro 231.
Oh, we even have an update for the 777. At this time, there are no patch notes. Okay, so we're just gonna push an update out, and you guys get to figure out what's different. Yeah, maybe we'll fly the 777 here. If that's the case, then what I think I'm gonna do is maybe split the stream, maybe go day-night doubleheader, and because it'll take a while for me to upload the new release. The other plane I was considering was the BAE 146, but I'm thinking now we're gonna go. Yeah, I think we're gonna go. Because Europe is kind of fizzling out a little bit. That's okay.
Guitarro 231, turn
All right.
right heading 150, clear dial
So that'll be the updated plan.
report established.
We'll finish this flight, and we will update the 777. We haven't had a 777 stream in a while. We'll jump in there. We'll fly somewhere else in the 777.
Guitarro 1595, push and start approved, face north.
Did a really nice flight. So yesterday I planned on doing a bonus flight, and I had some extra yard work that I had to do, and it ended up being, it kind of kicked my butt. It was really warm, and I didn't realize it, and I ended up I think getting a little heat exhaustion, but did a really nice flight from Honolulu to Seattle yesterday in the 737. It was about 5.5 hours. It was just a nice chill hangout flight. Excuse me. And that was really nice. But I don't think we'll do anything quite that long.
Guitarro 231, runway 16 left, wind calm, clear to land.
Andrew MC, thanks for the follow. Welcome. We're nudging ever so close here. We're like within about 330 or so people of hitting 2,000. I think we're going to do something if I am able to get to 2,000 followers. Maybe a 20-hour stream for 2,000. Something crazy like that. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Guitarro 6578, Roma, buonasera, identified, continue climb level 370, cleared direct to Amano.
Greetings from South Africa. All right. Nice to meet you, Andrew. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Libre channel. We do various flight-related antics. I'm currently on my summer break. I'm a teacher and a coach, and I've got July off, and so I've been flying at weird times. But welcome in. Nice to meet you. Thank you so very much. How cool is it that you can meet people from all around the globe? It's just incredible. I love it. I love it. Andrew, what kind of flying do you like? What's your favorite? What's your bird of choice? What do you like doing? We've got all kinds of good people here. You've come to a really fantastic community. We're not the biggest in the West by any stretch of the imagination, but I'd stack up my guys that come hang out here on a regular basis against anybody. Man, we are absolutely motoring. Look at us. Look at our airspeed. Wow. Look at us. Alright, now we're doing here temperature-wise. I think our cylinder heads are decent. I think our carb heat is also pretty good. I always like to run it a little on the cool side. Oil temps for me are always a little high. I don't know why. But the pressures are staying in the green. Fuel pressures are in limits, so I can live with all that. New to Microsoft Flight Sim? Oh, you're flying the A-to-A Comanche. What a fantastic aircraft to start with. We do love the GA stuff here on the channel. I'll bounce back and forth. I think you probably heard me talking about the 777, but I'll fly just about anything.
Roma, good evening, Alitalia 1973. With you passing 170.
You love the props as
Alitalia
well.
1973, ciao Roma identified.
I steal the
370, recleared direct to Amano.
classic line from
Continue
Apollo
climb,
13.
370 and direct Amano, Ali 1973.
Which is basically this. If a washing machine had wings, I would try to fly it. There's so many awesome aircraft. I'm still just trying to get ATC kind of level-wise mellowed out just a little bit. But yeah, you'll fit right in here if you like the propeller-driven aircraft. I do have that 8A. It's absolutely fantastic, and big fan of those guys. How long am I on? Pretty much the entire month of July. I mean, I've done a little bit of coaching as well. We do some workouts with our guys 3 days a week, so it's not a complete and total vacation, but it's a pretty good break.
Monitor Pisa on 126.08.
And then we have a the first 2 weeks of August. Actually, that's probably more.
A te, guarda, monitora la frequenza perché
That's
c'è un po'
probably
di arrivi, quindi ti chiamerò.
more of when I have my actual zero commitments time off. So here in the States, if you're a teacher, you get a nice break in the summer. A lot of teachers, like, there's nothing in their contract for June, July, and the first part of August, and a lot of us get second jobs, and that's kind of how we supplement our teaching income, is work a little second job in the summer. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. You don't make a lot of money as a teacher and a coach, but the summers are very nice. Yeah, and again, it's like, I don't know very many of my coworkers that can afford to take all 2.5 months off. First of all, most of them just aren't wired that way, and they just need to stay busy. but a lot of us rely on that little extra summer income to help pay the bills. So, but yeah, at some point it'd be nice, right? I'm getting close enough to retirement age where I can really see the enjoyment in that. Be nice to not have to go to work.
Itarro 1595, taxi right via November, right on Bravo, to holding point Bravo Bravo, runway 25.
I've pretty much been a coach my entire career too, as an educator, so I've never had summers. Never had summers off. There's always something going on. But it's a slower pace. It's just a different feel, man. Different vibe. Currently, football. American football. But I've coached just about everything over my career. But yeah, I'm an assistant high school football coach right now.
Contact Roma 132.525, Italo 6578. Grazie, buonanotte.
Grazie a te.
All right, so we're coming up Lomed, and I've just been peeking over here. Oh gosh, we have totally. Why did we not?
Itarro 275 Lima, confirm final level, flight level.
Oh my gosh, we missed our turn. We're going to go to Abdal now. There we go.
Itarro 275 Lima, thanks.
Here's what happened. I got to talking. we zoomed right past Lomet and missed our turn. So we're going to come back here to Abdal, and that's going to take us kind of to back onto our original flight plan, onto the arrival, and we'll be good to go. The controller's probably wondering what I'm doing, but he's been busy with others as well, so in fact, I think what we might do here is let's brief the arrival. So we're expecting the Otgig 2 Echo arrival, and it's a pretty straightforward deal here, I think, guys. We're going to be we'll probably be released from radar services here in just a little bit, and so in fact we may have already, in fact, let me look here, we may have already exited his airspace. Yeah, you know what, we have. So we're kind of on our own here. Hopefully I didn't miss a radio call, but we need to be between 11 and 9,000 at Otgig, a max of 270. None of those will be a problem. We need to be below 9,000 and 230 here at Papa Zulu 850. We're going to turn outbound here. We're going to keep that 230 and that altitude all the way around here to Lauren. And then at Lauren, we are going to shoot the, I believe what we had set up was the ILS Zulu, yep, 4 right. And so we need to be down to 4,000 at Lauren, and then down to 3,000, yep, here to pick up the glide slope at this 11.2. So Kiezoff, we'll try to get ourselves down to 3,000 at Kiezoff. All right, I think we can do all that. I think. And
Alitalia 1973, contact Roma on 132.525.
I'm going to just double check before I
132.525, Ali
head
1973,
out here.
Okay.
At Clipper 816, I hope I didn't miss a radio call, but would you like us to head over to Unicom?
Affirm, monitor Unicom 122.8, thank you for flying.
Yeah, appreciate your help. It's always fun flying out here. Have a great night. Okay, 2280. And we're on our own now, you guys. But we're clear of all the main terrain now. This is more of the kind of the farmlands and the coastline, so we should be in good shape. I think our everything there looks good. All right, we're jumping on, yeah, here to there's Abdal. We're heading here to Minim. There we go, Nimum. And we're essentially on the arrival now, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and dial up. I need 109.95. That's ready to go, and the approach course is a 039er. Let's see here. Spin that around. 039. That'll be good right there. And hopefully, if it's like this, we're just going to probably shoot this thing visually, which I'd love to do. How are we doing here? What's our load right now? Our gross weight is going to be about 77,000 pounds. I'm going to get in here. Whoop. Hello. Alright, 77-ish, so we're going to be kind of in this range right here, guys. Approach speed, we'll call it 130, and we'll say our ref here is about 100. 130 for the approach, and oh, you know, that's full flaps. Let's go 0 flaps here. So that would give us we'll say 140 and 127. 140 and 127. All right. 140, 127. How am I going to remember that? 140, 127. So I'll forget that. So you guys, you'll have to remind me. Approach 140 and ref speed 127. So I'm holding 900,000, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and start to slow. The one thing about this plane is it takes a while to slow down. When I get around the horn, I need to be at 210 knots. So I'm actually going to back off just a little bit here. Conti, hey! This is the updated PMDG 777. This is what it looks like after the new update since there's no patch notes. So yeah, this is what you get, buddy. I know, right? I mean, like, you know, some people complain about, you know, any builds using the A320, you know, platform to do all their airplanes, but I kind of think PMDG has made a smart move by basing everything off the DC6. Just a personal, you know, preference there. Good to see you, my friend. Good morning. Happy Friday morning. How are things in the future, by the way? Looking forward to Friday coming up. Awesome. Very good. Very good. All right. So again, we're attempting to just nice and easy back off on the power. Try to get us down to that 210 so we could get into our turns and all that good stuff. And of course, as we do that, right, we want to make sure that we're just taking a peek. I just about caught the engines on fire on departure there, Conti. You'll be happy to know that my temperature management is as good as ever. 4 reds, right? That's what the checklist says. Carb heat, 4 reds. Yep, the old go down or slow down trick. That's right. And the one thing that I don't know enough about, but the but part of these old radials, part of the charm, I guess, is that you can't make sudden power. I mean, you can make power adjustments, but you can't make dramatic power adjustments, or you'll do some damage to the engines. So that's just nice and easy. Haha. It is just a great way to kick things off. You have another day off, don't you? Or are you rolling today? So we have a lot of work to do, by the way, to get to flaps range. We got it down be below 174. And AvGeek, you're going to be going to Top Golf in a minute. Oh, baby. Are you just looking to hit a bag of balls? Or are you like shopping for a driver or something? So far, so good. I stuck with you. All right. I'll take that. I'll take it. So far, so good. Yep, so far, so good. Uh-oh. Unusually, all my clubs have gone missing. Uh-oh. You threw them in the lake after your last round, didn't you? That's your excuse. That's your excuse. Well, Conti, thanks for hanging out, man. I know you probably have, if you're like me, you've got like 7 tabs open, and I bet one of them's fighty. But I keep thinking if I hang out in his channel long enough, I'm eventually going to speak German. Iowa Scotsman, you do need to get back in this plane, my friend. You know what I'm going to tell you. You work too darn hard. You work way too hard. Okay, so we're coming up on, I believe, Sovub. Yeah, we're on the arrival here. Oatgig actually is where we're going because I didn't have the airway, so we're skipping Sovub, Oatgig in 8 miles. Nice. And then we're on the arrival. So I'm going to try to do my best, and I'm actually going to try to slow down to flap speed here. I know that the arrival says a max of 210, but we're going to just try to keep nudging it down nice and easy. You're slow rolling work today. You're working and lurking, aren't you? I made an emote for you, buddy. I know Texas One Flyboy is the guy that coined the phrase, but I made you an emote special. That's right, Conti. That's how we do it here in the States in July. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I might be getting a little summertime cold right now. There's DFB. DFB is another guy that just works way too hard, although he's on the countdown. He is on the countdown. He's a short timer, Mr. Retirement. And then that guy, he's going to be the one we all envy. Well, TFB, it's the least I could do because I can't get a special welcome sound from the junior first officer. Now he's 7, so he's way too cool to do that kind of stuff for his papa. But there is hope. My granddaughter now is starting to talk quite a bit. So it was about between years 2 and 3 when I got all the sound work out of my grandson. So I'm hoping I can get a new round of welcome sounds and things like that for my granddaughter. So that's a good one too. That's a good one too. That picture, if you would believe it, that picture is of him when he lived with me and we were hanging out on the front porch or the back porch. And it was about this time of year. We spent almost every morning just out hanging out in the back porch, just probably watching a dog or something. But anyway, I appreciate you guys coming in here because it plays those it plays those sound alerts, and it makes me miss him that much less. So thank you so very much. Yeah. All right, we're on the arrival here. We're going Papa Zulu 655. I should probably make a call here. Venice traffic, Clipper 816, DC6, about 30 miles south of the field, and we're inbound runway 4 right. Venice traffic. Tessera, Venice, Italy. Look at these. Like I've been wanting. I've flown in Italy now twice this week, and I've never wanted to drink wine more. There's a big heavy going over the top. I just picture those are nothing but vineyards down there, right? I know they're not, but let me have my little fantasy. All right, we're almost to flaps range, you guys, and then we have to go down to 4,000. And so I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this next left-hand turn. What that's going to do is basically get me on the right-hand downwind for runway 4 right. And our airfield is out here somewhere. We can't see it just yet, but it's out there somewhere. All right, when we go... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go auto rich, so we're going to just keep it at full rich, or sorry, auto lean. We're going to keep it at auto rich. Yeah, I screwed that up, didn't I? The other thing is I never turned the lights off, but that's okay because we never made it past 9,000, so I don't feel too bad about that. Plus those extendable landing lights give us a little bit more drag. It helps us slow down. That's a good thing. Andrew, it's 11 o'clock in South Africa and you're watching with the glass of wine. Well, Skull, my friend, I have a Diet Pepsi. Enjoy. That's awesome. Conti's got another coffee. I love it. I love it. Grab your favorite beverage and just enjoy. Nice of you guys to hang out. As soon as I get to this bottom of start down, again, we need to get down to 4,000 by Lauren. And I'm liking what I see here. I'm going to put a notch of flaps in just to make sure we don't go crazy when we start to descend here. Because I'm thinking we're going to want about 1,000-ish feet per minute on the descent. And she's kind of slippery. Yeah, I'm going to put another notch in. I'm going to go flaps 15 here. And that should hopefully hold my airspeed. Back it off a little bit more. I don't know what the minimum is, but I try not to go below 20 on the manifold on the way down. Conti, what do you recommend on the descent there? I don't want to shock cool the engines. Not below 10 on the BMEP. Uh-oh. So I'm below. I'm a little too low right now, basically. All right. I'm gonna throw another notch of flaps out. Maybe even, I'd even go flaps. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we are low here. Alright, I'm going to make a note of that. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. I'm going to make a note of that, though, somewhere. Because I've always wondered, and I haven't really found that anywhere in any of my reading. That doesn't necessarily mean that I, that's not there. It's just, I have a note here to set it at about 28 and 2,300. And I'm actually below that right now, too. Hey, Boozy. Got all your bags packed there, buddy? You're about ready to head to the airport here tomorrow morning. I'm excited for you, buddy. That's going to be awesome. I should have started to descend a long time ago, guys, because I am already getting ready to turn. This is the base leg. Oh boy. Yeah, I should have. You never go down soon enough in this plane, guys, I'm telling you. All right, we're going to go flaps 30. I was going to go a 0 flaps arrival too, and I'm not going to do that now. All right, so let me so we're going to be about 77, so I'm going to say 130 and 100. 130 and 100. I'm just throwing boards out here like there's no tomorrow. I'll have to sweet talk the maintenance chief. I see. I wonder why the engines are as they are. This may turn me direct to the field here, because it's going to turn me direct to Lauren, which is the field. Now I do have 18 miles to Lauren, and then I have the arrival, so it's not like I'm right on top of the field here. So I've got probably 30 miles to work with. Now my BMEP is coming back up here. That's good. So I'm getting a little closer. How happy are the gauges, though? That's what tells the whole story. Oh, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I'm fine. Yeah, we got it. Feeling a bit lost, but you always feel this way when you're going out of town. Well, it'll be fun, man. Just lots and lots of, I just picture lots of good food, lots of seeing the sights, taking pictures, and like you just got to try to get slapped by your wife at least once a day, man. You got to, you know, be a romantic boozy, man. Like you know, do all those things that the young Boozy Sheep, when he was wooing Mrs. Boozy, used to do, and just see how often you can get smacked. Venice traffic. Clipper 816 is turning inbound, runway 4 right, 25-mile final. Lots of dice throwing. Well, make sure you warm up properly then. Don't hurt yourself. We don't want any tendinitis in the elbow and the wrist area. Okay, I'm going to back off here, and actually I'm feeling better about everything now that I've kind of got a million flaps out. Look at all that. Oh man. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh man. Porto, Lisbon, Tangier, Seville. Yeah, buddy, that's going to be a heck of a trip. It's going to be a heck of a trip. Gosh, I've already forgotten my... I need a camera view up here. I can't sacrifice one of my 10 though. What did I say? Full flaps, or 20-degree flaps, sorry. No, full flaps landing. 30 and 100. All right, 30 and 100. We're already at our approach speed, so that's awesome. 4,000 feet, and I think I want to level off here for a moment. Let's pull up the charts. We have the ILS Zulu dialed in, but again, I'm not like I'm thinking we're going to be doing a little visual here. Yes indeed, yes indeed. So we're at 4,000, and I'm maybe a hair slow. Coming back up a little bit on the manifold. One last look down here, then we're done looking down here. What's done is done. I could probably open up the cowls a little bit. And then I think I'm just gonna do this. Let's set it at 10, and let's hand fly this bad boy. What do you say? We're pointed generally in the right direction, so nobody to blame but ourselves at this point. I'm pretty much a master at the camera views, as you guys can tell. So that turned everything off. I think it does, right? Gyro pilot off, auto, yep, altitude control off. Yep, there, we're nice and wiggly already, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Venice, here we come. How long have I been flying this plane? About 20 minutes. Sorry, bad joke. I don't know, a couple of years probably. It's one of my planes that I kind of just go like on and off. Like I fly it in bunches because there's so many things procedurally that are unique about this plane, and it's got like a 15-minute run-up procedure and all that stuff. And so when I relearn all those, like I fly it quite a bit, and then it kind of gets pushed to the back of the hangar for a little while, and then then later on I'll break it out again. Hey, I've got one of these localizer things that's telling me I need to go left, young man. It has it's called an AFE, an automatic flight an automatic flight engineer that you can also use, which helps manage you know, the other stuff that is going on. This, of course, was a multi-pilot operation in here, but I like to fly it by myself because then I have an excuse if something goes wrong. Whoops. Still don't have the field in sight here, but I am tracking just right of the center line, I believe. And 3,000 is where I need to be at the initial fix. So, and that is 15 miles out. I'm all over the place. There's the glide slope. Okay. Alright, I think I'm on it now. Let's generally track 040. That's the heading. I have no idea what the winds are doing. I don't know what the local altimeter is, but we're just going to kind of roll with it. Okay, we're well below the localizer here. Now I'm well right, or sorry, left of the runway, which is pretty typical for me. I tend to over control everything that I fly. Where the heck is my airport? I know you're out here. I think it's clear the heck up here. I mean, like, I'm not even looking, like it's up here if I remember right. Venice, right? Anybody ever been to Venice in real life? Gosh, I'm way off. So there must be a little bit of wind because it's kind of shoving me to the left. Been to Louisiana. America, Venice. Yep. Okay. We're turning a little bit more here. And that's a... It's getting me closer here. I don't think I need a 20-degree crab. I don't think it's that windy. Alright, now we're back on it. Let's get back on 040. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard to just follow the little yellow needle here, but I make it I make it tricky. I'm the Run DMC of DC6 pilots. Boozy will get that reference. Conti will too. Conti's a musical aficionado. You caught yourself on a big yellowfin down in Louisiana. That honestly is like one of my fishing bucket list things, is to catch a tuna and then you know, just have a fresh steak, you know, tuna steak later on that day. Yeah, Montana, dude, it is hot out. Holy moly. I had a little heat related illness last night after working in my yard. Little heat exhaustion, man. It knocked me down for about 5 hours. But oh, you just eat them right there. You just go all sushi, huh? Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not a big, like, I've had sushi, but it's not like my favorite thing. But yeah, man, if you're a sushi lover, I could see how you'd like that. We're getting a little slow here, guys. Once we start to descend, though, that'll change. I've been flying with the flaps out for way too long. I mean, way too long. We'll just pretend that I haven't had them out for a while here, but soy sauce and wasabi on the boat just for that. You're a legend, my friend. You are an absolute legend. Alright, if I was an airport... Hey, I think we got it. We've got it. Alright, we got a ways to go yet. What am I? I'm just now, as I look at my Navigator, I'm just now at 15 miles out. Venice traffic. Clipper 816, 15-mile final, 4 right. Venice. Hey, Dow and Sim. What's going on, Ralph? How are things in Oshkosh? Our friend Ralph Aloysius Kuhn, or as he prefers to be called these days, Mr. Oshkosh himself. Wrapping up in about 35 minutes. Heck yeah. Very nice, very nice. I can't wait. I have purposely stayed away from your channel just because I'm wanting to like binge them all at the same time, like when I'm making dinner or something. But I can't wait. Cannot wait. Dude, I told you, if you could have just swung over just a little, just headed to the west a little bit, I would have been ready. Like, I need 20 minutes to pack my bag, and I'm out the door for however long you need me. You know, my wife, she won't miss me. My dogs might a little bit, but it'll take 3 days before Connie will even know I'm gone. Yeah, Boozy. If you knew how often I got kicked down into the basement to the sim, you would know how true that statement is. All right, let's. We're already above the glide slope. Pretty much a pro at this airplane. All right, we could pull a bunch of power off though now. Nice and gently though, right? Nice and easy. Just to try to recover the glide here. We're just purely visual, although it is nice to have the localizer and glide slope to help us out. Left-hand turn if we get down on the ground. I don't have a gate in mind. It doesn't really matter. There's no ATC. I haven't heard anybody else on the comms today. I'm excited to see this airport, this little either a little freeware from the TO or it's a handcrafted, bespoken Asobo. But I don't think I've ever been here other than just to check it out. Venice is off to the right. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that amazing? Now, I don't have my scenery objects turned up to a very high level, so it'll look kind of mushy. So that's the town of, like, all of this is Venice. That's cool. That's cool. Still a little high. I'm going to call this 5-mile final. Venice traffic, Clipper 816, 5-mile final, 4 right. Venice. Okay, let's get the gear down. Try to get our airspeed down to 130, which is 140 actually, so we're a little quick. I want to approach at 130 and ref it out at 100. And I'm going to probably float all the way to Budapest here, but that's okay. That's how I do it. I'm currently high and fast, so a double negative, right? Win-win. Quick peek over there at Venice. Up, yep. Uh-oh, crap. Probably have control here. Any information is much appreciated. Okay. Somebody's messaging me. I don't know if they're talking like a PIREP or what, but I will try to give it to them. I can't, unfortunately, I can't do that right now. hope he's not down on the ground. I've been making radio calls, though. Okay, I'm a little low. Let's let it level off just a bit. Ugh. 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 There we go. Oi. So I'm gonna say that there's some winds coming off the right, but it's otherwise just about as nice as it could be right here. I've got a, I believe that's an inner marker, so that's good. Down we go. And we're down. And we're down. Yeah, that was really not much in the wind department there at all. Looks like I've got a high speed here coming up. All right, everybody, welcome to Venice. Italian, hey, oh, you were covering before Padova radar. Hey, all right. Thank you so very, very much. Yeah, I appreciate it. I told my stream that the Italian airspace is one of my favorite to fly for a variety of reasons, but one of them is exactly what you were doing to help me out. Let me make a radio call here. Venice traffic, Clipper 816 is crossing 4 left. But yeah, I really appreciate your help. I need to secure some VFR charts. I really, it makes a lot of sense that would be a VFR only departure, since that's an uncontrolled airfield, but it's only the second time I've actually been there. And so anyway, thank you very, very much, Italian Alien, for your ATC, and tell your friends that they did a great job. All right, we're gonna clean up the flaps. Anybody notice a problem here? At what point did I lose number one? What the heck happened? Yeah, so anyway. All right, let me maybe I should just take her straight over to the old maintenance hangar. I didn't notice. Like, everything was good. I'm gonna have to watch it back. It was super stable. All right, hang on. I got multiple messages coming in here. Let me get parked. And man, here I was thinking I had done a halfway decent job, and I don't know. We'll take a look at the maintenance report. I'm just saving some fuel. That's all. This little spot at the end looks like our spot. In fact, I think we'd probably get one of these guys way out here without even a jetway. Alright? I could be wrong. We'll pull in here. Squeakiest brakes in the West. Gotta love it. Hank, the steerman man, he's already mad at me. He sees number one not running. Yeah, there we go. All right, that'll work. Okay, let's see here. Glad to hear you're currently increasing the service. Runway 4 left. If 4 right is operative, it's called taxiway Tango. Oh, I see. So it's kind of a little bit like Gatwick then in that regard. Sweet. Venice is just a single runway ops airport because of the small distance between. Oh, very nice, very nice. Right now, Italy is providing an online day in Milano or Rome each Tuesday. Yeah, we actually flew here on Tuesday, but that's cool. That's really cool. And have I visited the Italian Kai-Tak? No, I have not, but I'm looking for that right now. LSER, Eanery. I've got that pulled up here by Tail Strike Designs. Is this the one that we're looking for here? Is this the one you would recommend? The Italian Kai-Tak. Ah, $12, man. Yes, I'm all over that. All right, well, thank you very much. Oh, there's good freeware also. That's free 99. I'm good. I'm down with that. But yeah, all right. Hey, thank you so very much, and also thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Let me get shut down here. I want to take a look and see what I've done to the engine, and and then I do have to take a little bit of a break, guys. I've got to go feed the dogs, and I'm going to update the 777. So I'm not going to make you guys watch that. In fact, I'm not going to even. Let's do this. Let's do this. Engine. What has happened here? Oh, it's good. We're good to go. Did I just? Why would that have just cut out like that? I'm just going to have to take a look and see. I don't know. Probably, I think what happened, and this happens to me actually all the time. I greased that landing so much the grease flies up into the butter, and the grease flies up into the cowling, and it causes a little bit of a flame out. And yeah, it happens to me all the time. I'm actually kind of embarrassed at how often that happens. So anyway. Kill the mixies. Yeah, Conti, I've seen you do that. I've seen you do that. Hey, well, I can't do a replay, but I can at least do this. Let's take a peek here in the flight. And let's go take a look here at how we did. So what everybody looks at, the landing rate, that's not what I really look at. I look at the G-force, and I look at the, oh, look at that 100 knots. That's exactly that we nailed the airspeed. 1G, pretty good, I think. I mean, sometimes it's a little too soft, and I'm not trying to be the smart aleck on that, but I think you have to have a certain amount of G-forces for things to work correctly. But 195 feet, that's not bad. But here's probably the other part here that is important. How close were we? Pretty well right on the dot, right down the middle, just a whisker short of the 1,000-footers. I will take that. I will take that. And we'll roll her on down. Caught the second one here. Oh, it looks like our scenery doesn't match the imagery here, but yeah, cool. So yeah, there you go. This is Tango. It shows that right there. So this, just similar to if you've ever been out of London Gatwick, same type of deal. They'll use the alternate runway as a taxiway, or Oshkosh if you're in Oshkosh. Look at the landing gear. If it's still attached, you're good. Yeah, I don't know. I think this plane doesn't even know it's been landed yet. It's like, what's going on? What's going on? Trust me, it's awesome. No radar service in the LACR below 11.5 due to lack of antenna. Oh, in real. Yeah, gotcha. No taxiways. You're forced to circle the land and turn left, just like Hong Kong. Oh, man, I can't wait. Thank you for the recommendation, by the way. That is awesome. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. All right, so, guys, again, kind of a short part one, but we've sort of settled into this day-night doubleheader on the stream, and just like Major League Baseball, I'm gonna make everybody exit the stadium, buy a new ticket, come back in. No, I'm gonna cut this part of the stream off. I'm gonna go ahead and update the 777. I'm gonna go ahead and feed my DO double G's, and then come back in probably a little closer to midnight Zulu. So that's going to be, 2 hours or so, a little over 2 hours from now. I should have everything updated, and it takes about an hour and 45 minutes for my PC to restart anyway, and for me to start Microsoft Flight Sim anyway. So, and then we'll figure out a route to fly in the 777. So hopefully you guys can hang out and come back later on. I'm not going to do a raid right now because it would be really weird, and I might do a raid later on tonight. And I don't know if you can do two. You probably can do 2 raids, but give time to get some beers across the road and make it back. Excellent. All right, let's see here. A couple of thank yous. Actually, hold on. Where are my manners? Let's do this.
Thanks for watching my papa.
Yeah, definitely have to say thank you very, very much for everybody who came by on this little short stream. It was a lot of fun. Andrew, MC, and Italian Alien, thank you so much for the followers, nudging us ever closer to 2,000. And I really appreciate you, and it's nice to meet you. Thank you for coming by. Boozy, Conti, Texas One Flyboy, thank you for coming by as well. Downwind Sim. And I'm sure there's some others that I'm not able to scroll to, but always good hanging with you. And come back later on. Again, we'll be doing some stuff in the 777, and I'll let you know all the details as soon as I figure out what the heck they're going to be myself. So, we'll see you in a couple hours. Can't wait to fly with you again, guys. Have a good rest of your afternoon. We'll see you in just a couple hours. Take care. God bless.